Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be showing off the 6.2-inch lizard mold. This one again is by Epic Baits Mold. Which is really nice is here they show the bottom on the outside, and then here's your 4 cavity. You got your 1, 2, 3, and 4. And like I said, what's really nice is that they kind of identify the outside of it from the top and the bottom. So here's the top part of the mold. And so that way, if you're doing laminates or anything, it keeps track of which side is which is really cool that they do. Here is the bottom side, as you can see where it shows the bottom. And what we'll be doing is 2 colors. We'll be doing like a mint brown, and we're going to be doing another laminate. So let's check it out. If you're not new to the channel, so here you can see that of course we're using the On Plastix swim bait jerkbait blend, and this is the black sinking blend. Something to keep the lizard a little bit more down to the ground and not float when using. We'll be doing a cup of the plastisol with the mint brown color. Unfortunately, during this time when I went to do the heat up and vacuum chamber, the camera was not recording, so I did not get the color being poured in, so I'll shoot right to it. But you'll still get the idea, because here's the mint brown from LureWorks. This is 188, really awesome color. For our flake color, we're going to be using from LureWorks. This is the Kelly Green and size 40 in a hex. Wanted to do something a little bit bright green, kind of give it that same color that some lizards would look like, especially a local one. And you'll see the laminate that we do later in the video that kind of matches with it. I'll do 1/4 teaspoon of Kelly Green, and then right after we will also be using the LureWorks black, and this will also be in 1/4 and the same size, 0.40. Alright, let's give this a quick stir. And for the amount of drops that I did of the mint brown, it was 30 drops. I wasn't sure if this was going to be enough or not enough on the brown, but it seems like it was more than enough. It didn't leave very transparency to the brown itself on a single color. But when we see later, when we do a laminate, it turns out pretty good, as the second color I use is quite bright, so it kind of lightens up the brown here. But overall, the color came out really good. The green with the Kelly Green looks really good in there, gives it a nice shine. Of course, you can't see the black too well, but later on you'll see the black show up in the tail. Alright, let's give this a shot and see how it turns out. As you can notice, I'm using some clamps, as the Epic Bait molds don't really come with a system that locks them in or pins them in like you'll see on other molds. So make sure you clamp, and make sure you use a lot of clamps. That way, if you do put a lot of pressure, they're not coming out the sides. So here I am shooting around 360. I did have the plastisol in a little bit too long than what I was expecting, so I did let it cool off. But overall, we'll see how this turns out. And the mold, I didn't warm up as well. I kind of shot it cold, and you'll see later that there are a few dents, but nothing to worry about. I did some quick pouring on this, as this does drink up a little bit of extra plastic when you're done shooting. And let's check this out now. So here we are taking off the clamps again, because Epic Bait molds don't have the ones that usually lock in for you with the screws or some type of bolt system, but no worries on that. So with any mold, of course, if you do have trouble opening it up, you can always take a knife, or just put your finger, poke it through the top, and that will actually release a little bit of pressure. And let's give this a look, see how these turned out. You can see the mint brown green color really has the appendages, the tails, the legs turn out green with that light brown, which is a really nice subtle hint to it. The Kelly Green flake, you can see, shows up very nicely, and then the slight black. Let's check out how a single lizard mold looks. And quite nice. The green also with the brown turns the flake almost to like a blue color on some of them. You can see there's the slight dent, which gives it character. I don't mind that. So, and it's on the belly. Here's the top part, and let's check out the rest of these. Thought these came out really good. We'll be excited to throw these over the weekend one day and see how they look in the water, and see if we can catch some bass on them. Again, a little close-up of these three together. See a slight dent on the top, but again, that's probably from the mold being cold and then me shooting a little bit too hot. So no worries. I think on the next go around it should be a little bit better, especially if I can get the mold to warm up. But here's all four. Here's what the tails look like, and overall pretty good. So what are your thoughts? Do you guys have different colors that you like to use on your lizards? Let me know. Maybe we can make some other colors that you guys like to see or have been wanting to see on this lizard mold. So we'll get straight to our laminate color. What I did use was some leftover like chartreuse and some neon green from On Plastix. So if you're trying to look for that same color recipe that I used, I did about 20 to 25 drops of the chartreuse, and then I went and used the neon lime, which is a green. I did about 5 to 10 drops of that one, and this is what got me that color that you see here on the right hand side. I used that for the belly, and then I would use the first color that we made for our top part of the lizard. Alright, we'll just open up the blending block real quick to see how the colors will turn out and look. Not too bad. We'll just give these a little toss, and let's go ahead and check out what the actual mold looks like. I used extra clamps this time. I added 2 more than usual. I did 4 the first time, and this time I had 6. So again, make sure you clamp them down. If you put extra pressure, you don't want the plastisol spilling out the sides. Again, push right through the top. This will open up the mold a little bit easier. Trying to hold these down to see if they can all come out one side. Did okay. They all came out, but at least they came out on one side. As you can see, the neon green, that chartreuse color I made, really pops out on the bottom, which pushes that brown color. But here's a reference I used. I found a random image, looked for a stock lizard photo. I was like, you know what? Let's try to match that color. So what do you guys think? Is this pretty close? What would you do differently? What would you change? Let me know. I thought it turned out pretty good for the brown and green, considering what I had laying around. Didn't have to make or pour any more plastisol. And we'll give the rest of these a look. Yeah, definitely look good. I really think these came out quite nicely. They matched that image that I was trying to shoot for. There's that Kelly green again from the top. As you see, the brown looks a little bit lighter. Of course, that's just due to the blending of the bottom belly part. But the legs look really good. Overall solid color. There's the black in the tail again from the flakes. I thought these turned out really nice. Do any of you out there have this mold already? What have you shot? You can still see a little bit of the dents in the belly, but that's not a problem. Have you guys used this mold? What other lizard molds out there do you guys prefer, or have you guys used? I would like to know, just so maybe I can get an idea. I can go out there and check them out and see how they look. All right, well, here it is. You got your laminate lizard from Epic Bait Molds, and then we got a single color that's right behind. Again, what lizard mold do you guys like to use? I'll definitely like to see and hear what your opinions are. Check one out sometime. Let me know your thoughts. If you want to see another color out there done on the lizard mold, I can definitely do that again. Or if there's any other mold out there you like to see that maybe you're curious on picking up, because I'm the same way. I always search online, search on YouTube, see what people are using, and definitely like to see the videos out there and get your guys' feedback. So appreciate you all watching, and again, thank you for the comments and the support, and you guys have a nice day. Thank you.